Yo, Caesar, what episode number is this?
212.
209. We made a podcast, episode 209. Let's drop that Portuguese.
Luzancy Novi. I feel like I did that episode forever.
Well, it's Friday. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna upload this later too. We made a podcast, episode 209. We waited this week to record so we could have these quarterfinals to talk about these Euros quarterfinals. I guess at some point we might talk about Copa America. You know, my boy Cavani scoring goals, you know what I mean? But we
The
probably
only podcast talking about Copa America also.
say what?
Only podcast talking about Copa America.
We're the only podcast talking about Copa America?
Yeah, we're the only podcast talking about Copa America this year.
Okay, well, I mean, we're not talking about it, but
Oh, well, never mind then. I take it back.
I mean, we mentioned it, hell. But yeah, we made a podcast episode 209. We waited to record this week to talk about the quarterfinals. I really only cared. Caesar's funny. I'll say this before we get into it. Caesar's funny because I live tweeted Spain versus Switzerland, and I didn't live tweet Belgium versus Italy. Somebody might be like, dog, why wouldn't you live tweet Belgium, Italy? That's kind of more lit. But all I care about is Spain losing. That's all I wanted to see. So that's why I live tweeted, because I'm like, I want to see Spain lose. I'm more excited for that. Actually, I think Belgium, Italy is kind of a whack matchup, but whatever.
Not when it started.
But let's get into it. We're going to recap these Euros quarterfinals and talk about the recent transfers. First match today was Switzerland versus Spain. And you know what I mean? I was ready for it. Muscle Hamster was out there, aka Xherdan Shaqiri.
Muscle Hamster. That's such a great name for him.
The big muscle hamster. He was out there. Oh, also, I tried to do a live tweet and do notes, and that's impossible. I was like, oh, damn, I haven't wrote nothing down. I was like, you know what? I give up. This was an interesting match. You watched it, right, Caesar?
Mm-hmm.
It was an interesting match because it's just crazy to see Spain pass the ball 455 million times. And it's just like useless. I'm just like, what are we doing, dude? Like, okay, Jordi Alba, well, I guess it ended up being an own goal, but Jordi Alba got that goal in the 8th minute.
It was definitely an own goal.
Yeah, I mean, it deflected the other way. That was in the 8th minute, so that's early. Now, from the 8th minute to halftime, Spain passed the ball 655,000 times. Okay. I don't even think they got a shot on target the whole time in the first half. After the goal, I don't think they did.
Like, maybe, yeah, they did.
Like, if they did, it was a maybe, but I don't really remember Summer making any saves. I'm looking at my tweets. I don't really see nothing. I did mention that Spain was showing a lot of discipline in their 4-3-3. They were playing a wide 4-3-3. Anytime they got the ball in possession, anytime it ended up with Laporte or Busquets, Sarabia, Torres went wide. They went right on that touch line. And you know, it's funny. It reminded me of the Neymar Barcelona days, because he would be way out there on that touch line.
And those wingers at Spain will always be coming wide, slashing in every time. And I'm like, this is a perfect 4-3-3. Like it was so nice that I was like starting to like some of the players on Spain. I was like, damn, Ferran Torres, okay, like, because you're just like enjoying them playing such a good disciplined style that it makes the players even better. Like, it makes everything better. And you're like, oh, like I can actually see the talent of a player even better when they're playing in a really good system like that. So it was nice. And you talked about the passing 340 million times, and that only became more as soon as Embryo went down. It's like Switzerland was just having Embryo Bolo. He was like they were able to like literally get zero possession after that. Like they already were at like a low amount. Without him there, they had no retaining ability at all. Like, and their wingers were like weird. They were like not really wingers. I think they, if anything, I thought they were kind of in the wrong formation. They kind of needed or make some adjustments.
Well, you know, it's funny because you see Spain doing that and it's very disciplined and you can respect it, but it didn't lead to much up until the red card. But like we're talking about the first half, like, yeah, it's like, damn, you notice, like, wow, it's really a lot of discipline, you know, like Luis Enrique, you know, they're trusting the system, so to speak, but it ain't really, you're not really doing much, you know what I mean? And yeah, like you saw Ferran Torres was really getting it cracking. And then you go over to Sarabia, who was doing like Ferran Torres can like get it cracking like that, and Sarabia cannot. Like there's a reason why Sarabia, like Sarabia, there's a reason why Sarabia they were putting him in a left back sometimes at Sevilla.
He seems like a left back to me. He don't seem like you're really that dude.
Yeah, no. But also, I'm like, damn, dog. Like, can you imagine if Spain was smart enough to bring in Iñaki Williams? You could put either Iñaki or Morata on that left wing.
Yeah, I know.
You could interchange them.
You could have actually played them at the same time with Fernan Torres. And Inyaki's the perfect dude that has no problem alternating with Morata. Morata likes to go wide sometimes because he's still stuck in fake CR7 mode. And then Inyaki's like, for fine, I don't mind playing the middle at all. He would have been a perfect player. I mean, when they did the substitution for Moreno, I'm like, that's cool, but like he's not really a center forward. Like Moreno's more of a wide guy or an offsetting striker. And it showed. Like they couldn't really get nothing going. Like that Morata, for what it was worth, was actually creating a lot of that middle pressure for them too. So he was dangerous there. You know, he didn't score anything. He was still dangerous.
Absolutely. So we're going into halftime. Before halftime, I did notice that Switzerland's corners were kind of dangerous. Your boy Muscle Hamster was whipping them corners in. I was like, hey, man, like them things are going in pretty perfectly every time. They might mess around and score off one of them corners. But yeah, halftime, it was 1-0 to Spain off that own goal. And it was like once the halftime whistle blew and I got to like just, you know, quickly think about the match, I'm like, yeah, like Spain's dominating possession, but they really haven't done that much though. And then I had to quote when Future mentioned Switzerland, and I don't know why Caesar was hating on that because, you know what I mean, Future is over here talking about let's go zip out to Australia, we can go to Switzerland. I got a show for their translator for where they don't speak English. Sometimes when you speak from your soul, it sounds like you're singing. First of all, Caesar's.
I don't know why they had to write a whole essay lyric line, but I mean, go off. That was like 19 paragraphs in there. I don't know why you had to do all that.
Caesar, why are you just
reading that in all caps? You're like, what is all this mumble of words together? When you're flying out of Switzerland, the translator need a translation. I'm like, what is going on in here?
Shout out to Remedial C's out here.
I speak to the people.
Caesar, first of all, your mic is getting kind of crazy. I don't know what the reason is, but it is going in and out a little bit. No. Is it a Bluetooth?
No.
Oh, it's connected?
How's this?
Yeah, I feel like you just got to get closer to the phone for some reason.
Oh, maybe it's not connected, actually. It's not picking up my lav mic.
This dude, Caesar.
Go ahead, though. I'll figure it out.
Oh, that's terrible. Mute your damn self.
But
Mr. Tech Man over here. Let me quote that again for the people, because you know what I'm saying? You don't really get too many times where an artist from Atlanta will mention a landlocked nation in Europe, you know, a landlocked nation. No, I'm just joking. I'm not gonna do it again. Okay, so we're going into the second half. I literally forgot Danny Olmo was Spanish. I'm like, where are they getting these dudes from? Did he play for Real Sociedad or something like that? Like, Danny Olmo? Like, no, he plays for RB Leipzig, I think.
I don't care about him. He's kind of he's so basic to me.
I mean, he was doing all right, but
He's wherever.
And I'm also like, why don't they be calling up Angelino, the little dude from RB
He's
Leipzig
probably
too?
getting steroids. You don't seem like he problems.
I mean, I
He
agree.
seems kind of buck wild. I'm not gonna lie to you, dog.
I mean, he got like
He's like the Dennis Rodman of the team.
it does seem that way on the low. We're judging him by his tattoos.
No, I know he had some issues at Man City before too. I remember he was like got into it to some people or something like that.
Ooh, I might have to look that up. We made an
And he
investigation.
had something or someone was like talking mess to him, and he had some clap back. I was like, okay, you're gutter.
He stabbed somebody.
Okay, that's all alleged.
So in the second half, you saw Spain playing a really high line. Like they were playing literally at the halfway line. And I'm like, oh my God, like, can somebody from Switzerland just make a run? Like, literally, it's so easy. I'm just like, dog, why don't you have somebody come up like he's coming for the pass and then just have somebody run it down behind homie? They did it like 2 times. It didn't really work, obviously.
I have a request for you, real quick.
A request?
Yes.
Okay, interesting. I'm the host now.
Okay, I'm gonna leave and come back.
See you later, buddy.
Can you send me the link to my email, the invite link?
Okay, first of all, hold on. Caesar's doing a lot. Which email do you want me to send it to, sir?
There, put in We Made a Podcast. I'll go in there.
Okay, so I'm just gonna send that link to you, and we made a
Send
podcast.
send a link to this chat, the Zoom chat, to the We Made a Podcast email.
Okay, all right. This fool's on drugs right now. So I guess I'm talking to myself. I hope it's still recording. Oh, I don't think it is recording, yes. So yeah, I was wondering why Switzerland didn't take advantage of Spain's high line that much. But I don't know, maybe after they were missing Mbolo, like they didn't really have the players to do it necessarily. But let me go back to these tweets. Caesar got me all messed up. Oh, I was so annoyed Danny Elmo came on. Oh, let me wait till Caesar comes back so I can we can talk about when Morata got subbed out. Let me see. This Caesar's doing a lot right now. Oh my God. I don't even know how I'm gonna know he's trying to come in. Hopefully I remember to cut this part out. This is super stupid right now. Oh my God. Oh, there he is. See, he's coming back, y'all. Oh, now he's the host again too. Dead racist. Okay, with the vertical view. All right, interesting. Caesar, is you back, fool? Okay, let's hear it.
Hi.
Yes, sound terrible, but it's fine.
That better?
No, it sounds like shit. Okay, so hey, dog, back that damn camera up off your face, man. Hey, you ain't trying to do all that, doggy. Okay, Caesar, what were you thinking when you saw what the heck? What were you thinking when you saw Morata get subbed out in the 54th minute?
I was thinking like that's an interesting move, and also like I think it was like that's when I was like I don't think you really either you didn't have a good eye for how he was doing on the field, Murata as a player. I thought he was doing kind of his thing a little bit. And I think that like that sub was kind of rough. Like Moreno's not a center forward at all. He plays like in a 4-4-2 of Villarreal, if anything. He plays wide over there a lot and comes in. So it's just rough, and it really made the game actually really boring after that a little bit. It was like they were kind of playing really bad.
Yeah, Gerard Moreno is somebody who's like just kind of waiting for the ball to get to him, kind of, so he can shoot it. And he's left-footed, so he's lame.
God.
After that, Switzerland did have some good chances. Your boy Zachariah had a good header that was just wide. Muscle Hamster and Vargas had some stuff going on. Then after that, a little bit after the 67th minute, wait, did I write it down? Oh, 68th minute. Muscle Hamster got that goal. Nice little right-footed Megged Aspilicueta.
Very lucky.
What was lucky?
His goal seemed very lucky. It not only make, but also hit the crossbar. I was like, oof, that right foot is mighty weak, Chief.
I mean, you over here hating on Muscle Hamster now?
I don't care about him really that much anymore.
Damn.
It's kind of funny. I kind of enjoy how slow he is.
No, but he did play well though.
Yeah, he did know he did. He's dope. I just was like, I couldn't believe Switzerland was like hanging on along with just the 10 men.
Yeah. So so they scored this 1-1 in the 68th minute. It's pretty late. You know what I mean? 77th minute, red card. And I was like, nah, dude, that's not it, yo.
That's actually that was a horrible call. Even Mark Clattenburg was like trying to hold back about it, but he was like, in a decisive game,
Yeah.
sure, there is a contact of some sort made, but that is not the call to make in that situation.
A straight red?
He was like, he's like, I disagree in the sense that that's just not the call you make at all. That's a really bad call. Extra egregious. The player actually did make ball contact first, and he didn't follow through with studs out. Even if the feet are up, none of those feet connected with the person at all. Like, maybe I don't know what that was, but he said it best. The procedure should have been yellow card, VAR review. Then if it's determined to be a red, do it. That's what it's there for. So you don't have to straight red somebody. And if it's not necessary, if it's close, you can just yellow and then deal with it later.
Yeah, and yeah, I like what you said. Like, it wasn't like his trailing leg got him, but it wasn't the studs, yo. And it's like, come on.
There wasn't like a aggressive energy to it. Like, when you can just sense, like, because honestly, if it was really bad, the players would have flipped. Like, that game was like already a little bit chippy sometimes with the Spanish and Swedish players. If they came in, they would have been like those. How Spanish players are. They would have come in really upset and going crazy. They didn't do it on that tackle. Yeah, they probably wanted a yellow card, but it wasn't like where it's like, whoa, we got to separate everybody. This is intense. Like, so very bad call and unfair to Switzerland.
It's funny too, because when I saw it, I was like, you know what? Maybe that's a red in like the 18th match day of an EPL match. Like, sure, but not now, dude. Like, not in this match.
Not in a knockout stage.
No. Like, maybe in like the
fifth game too.
Like the 5th match day in like La Liga. Like, sure, like whatever, dude. Like, it's not as like serious to give a straight red at that point. But this one is like, you got to be really, really sure, dude. Like, and I feel like it's some arrogant ass nature of these English refs who just feel like they're the boss. And it's like, dude, like, that's just not a red card, yo. Like, that is not a straight red. For a second, I was like, wait, did I miss him do the yellow first and then give him, you know what I mean? Did I miss him pull out the yellow and then give him the red? But they gave homie a straight red. And that was
also, like, it seems like a lot of the referees like to do the whole English referees and English just commentators love to just be so adamant about what they know about fouls and offsides. Like, they're just like the best. Like, they'll spend the rest of the broadcast bringing up old fouls and stuff the whole time. Like, and they're really obsessed with like replaying, like the replaying what happened before. It's like really irritating. So maybe they do have some arrogance too when it comes to refereeing culturally that translates over, and they're just like thinking that they know the best call even without VAR. Like, buddy, that's there for you for a reason. VAR sucks, but it's better than you in that moment. Absolutely. Well, hopefully. So, yeah.
It's better than changing the complexion of the entire match in a knockout match in an international tournament.
In an underdog country international tournament, who had like a substitution in the 6th minute.
Yeah, like, facts.
Come on, dog. What are you doing?
Yeah, and honestly, like, whatever, if you want to call that a red card in like some league match in the middle of the season, sure, but not now, dude.
Absolutely not now.
So that was 77th minute. In the 81st minute, muscle hamster came off for some dude. After that, at some point, Motorsport Laporte shot the ball. And like, although I never really liked him that much for real because he's a left-footed center back, Motorsport Laporte. I never really liked him for real because he's a left-footed center back. And also, this is funny because Pau Torres is also left-footed. I remember Deschamps was saying, who was when Umtiti was starting for France. Deschamps they were like, oh, why don't you call up Motorsport Laporte? He was like, I don't want to have two left-footed center backs, which I can understand on some level. But it's funny because I'm like, damn, Motorsport Laporte is whack because he couldn't be like, it's like, yeah, like he should be like trying to be the one left-footed center back, but he couldn't even.
Like, I can't go. He's like, Umtiti might be coming back soon. Then they have Kimpembe too. Like, there's no way. I'm like, dog, you're soft.
Yeah, exactly.
And then
like,
I got Pau, chief.
Like you couldn't beat out Kimpembe. Like you couldn't fight for that position. He's like, I'll just go to Spain, whatever. Lame ass. Motorsport Laporte.
Are you okay?
You don't remember that?
I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. Remember we did the Migos song and remixed it to Motorsport Laporte instead. Yeah.
We also named an episode that.
Yeah, I know that.
I don't believe you.
Weird. Yeah, I'm the one that's injured here. Let's go.
Here we go. Okay.
Well, best episode ever.
Oh, okay. Sorry. You want me to speed it up? Okay. Here we go. Okay. Later on, Llorente came in. Whatever. So it goes to extra time. This is in full time. I was like, look, Spain has had 1 million passes, and I feel like they had like one or two that were like one or two shots that were like a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like they didn't really do much to be like, oh man, this team is really good, other than pass the ball around a lot. And that looks good. But after a certain amount of time, like after like the 25th minute, it's like, okay, well, you gonna put some shots on the frame or what? Lame ass team. Anyway, so we go into extra time with that man down. Spain was doing a lot better. They were getting a lot of shots off. Summer was having, oh damn, his name is with the O. Sometimes it was auto-correcting it to have a U on my on Twitter. It was, for some reason it was putting summertime. No, I'm just checking.
Hey man. Nobody giving these people Easter eggs to dig
Stupid. So yeah, Summer was making a lot of good saves. Goes into the second extra time, a whole lot of saves after that too. Then we go into penalties, which was also annoying because I'm like, damn, dog, like y'all making this game way longer. I wanted a break in between Belgium, Italy. Then I could have live tweeted, but I'm not going 10 minutes after.
I agree. It was like 9 minutes the next match. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
You're like, come on.
I let my phone cool off. My phone hot as hell trying to watch these games down.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've been watching the games all on my phone streaming on it.
Oh, did you have to put it in the refrigerator like your old phone?
No, my phone. Nice try.
All right, so we went to penalties. Busquets hit it off the bar. I was like, oh, this is going to be great. Then some dude, Geronimo or whatever for Switzerland, he made his. Then Danny Olmo made his, of course. Then some dude named Cher or something from Switzerland got his saved. Then Rodri steps up. He gets his saved.
I was like, please, this is all the chance you have to beat Spain. This is so rare, dog.
Yes. Then Akanji, who had an amazing match. This fool Akanji was out there fighting for Wakanda / Switzerland. You know what I'm saying?
It was me last year.
This fool Akanji was like, I heard what C said about people like me, and I'm gonna prove him wrong, but he didn't, and he got his he got his shot saved. So Caesar's gonna have to put that little animal on the bicycle GIF again. Then your boy Moreno steps up, makes his. Then little man. I don't want to call him a middle schooler, but he's like a freshman in high schooler, Vargas, whose family's from the DR. I was like, damn, I wonder if he's related to Cardi B. He looks like Blake Griffin, kind of. I swear to God, when I seen him walking up, I was like, this fool is so nervous. I was like, he's nervous, dude. I was like, this dude is shook.
Plays for?
He's some like third division German team or something. I don't know.
Not third division, but he plays for Augsburg. Like they get nothing cracking ever.
He probably don't
If
even.
you're rocking that 11 jersey, you must really think you're that guy, huh?
He probably don't even play for them for real. Like he probably don't get no burn, but you know what I'm saying? He stepped up and he missed it over the bar. Hard body, man.
That guy's gonna cry. I was like, damn, dog.
Oh, he was crying hard after that match. This little Switzerland coaches, you know what I'm saying, giving him a little. I was like, go down. He's in ninth grade.
It's your last call up. It's okay.
Like, dog, you're in ninth grade, man. What the hell you expect?
I don't know why they're calling up middle schoolers to help win this tournament.
Like, come on, dog. Switzerland ain't got no other fool. You ain't got some other random African.
Well, they called the dude Schaefer, and like he's supposed to be like a penalty expert. Dude missed that one too hard.
Got it saved, hard body.
He walked up all slow to it. Commentator was kind of going in though about like the stances. Like this guy's kind of really going in right now. Look at his stance walking, and he can't generate power in 11. What are you talking about? That?
Shut up. The whole thing before that, they were talking about, you know, basically penalties of lottery. I'm like, yeah, of course, dude. Like,
It's funny because before that, they were saying there's all kind of brand new technology for goalkeepers to be able to know who goes here and goes what. They're all using technology. I'm like, yeah, but then there'd be games where they make 10 in a row. And then this game, everybody missing. So it's just shut the hell up.
I seen Unai Simon volleyball his own damn ball in the net. You think he's using technology on penalties? This fool got the ball and hit it into his own net like a spike. You think he's caring about that? You think he reads? The hell?
And Luis Enrique got damn wrist tapped. You think he cares about some damn computer codes? No.
You swear. Anyway, after preteen Vargas skied his over the bar, Oyarzabal steps up, and Caesar is goofy right now. Oyarzabal steps up and makes his, and Spain is going to the semifinals. And that was annoying.
That player.
I'm sorry?
Off the backs of a player that plays for a Basque team.
This is a fact, and he is a Basque individual with that last name. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I'm calling him Simon, though, after that volleyball.
And Laporte. A lot of Basque help on that team, buddy.
Oh, yeah, but there's one that's missing, though. Oh, you
black.
Aspilicueta's Basque, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kepa is probably in the damn is he in the third?
I have a new thing for you. I have two new players after today I deemed are definitely Africans.
Okay. Do you want to say them now or you want to wait till after the Belgium Italy?
After you do this 35-minute recap of Belgium.
Well, Caesar, I didn't even watch Belgium Italy for real. Like I barely watched it.
Know this guy who goes this hard watching Switzerland, Spain. But the heater that was Belgium, Italy, he's just over here napping for.
Caesar,
oh my God,
Caesar,
okay.
Caesar,
Okay.
Caesar, I don't care about Belgium, Italy. I wanted to see Spain lose. That's what I wanted.
My boy, Doku. He was playing. My boy Doku.
General Doku was playing.
Yeah. Doku.
Who does he play for?
Rennes.
General Doku does. I mean, honestly, I was watching him. I was like, he seems,
He's cool. He's good. He's 19 though.
I don't like a runner. I don't like a runner arounder like that.
Okay, all right. You're getting kind of racist. Let's just continue. I can feel it. It's okay. Not today after what happened to Shakari. We're not gonna let you do this today. Go ahead.
Dude, you know I don't really like to run around. I'm like, damn dog, give the ball up.
You like a slow, methodical lame-o. Go ahead.
Caesar, look, you like Mike Vick. I like Drew Bledsoe.
That's very telling I hope everybody really understands now. I hope everybody heard that. I want to clip that shit. I hope everybody really hears what Bam just said. You like Mike Vick, and I like Drew Bledsoe.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, but tell me about the match. 'Cause I watched a little bit of it, but I didn't watch the whole thing.
That's probably the fastest pace I've ever seen Italy play in my life. Italy was about that life. They started off the gates early, and honestly, Belgium is a good team. But what's the big issue with Belgium? They have a Division B back line to me. It's like they have like a back tier back line. They didn't have Denier. They have literally no fullbacks on that team. Like you're still using Munir, like that's cute, but like
Meunier do his thing though. Come on now.
Munir, he was like him because
No,
But
Caesar,
anyway,
Caesar.
no. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm gonna keep it real with you. He's not that good of a fullback. It's honestly not that serious with him.
Okay.
He's a reject striker. I'm not proud of him.
Okay, Caesar. Yeah, he's not like some amazing player, but he played well for Belgium.
He's very baseline serviceable. That's great.
Okay.
Nice.
But he plays well for Belgium.
He didn't play well today. Also, they didn't call up their probably best fullback, in my opinion, is Jordan Lukaku, who played for Lazio. Best fullback they have. Jordan Lukaku. And that's not, and listen to me when I say, let me say my sentence. And that's not a compliment. They have really bad fullbacks. Their fullbacks.
See, can I just say this right now, Caesar? Just because somebody's black, just because they're black, you don't gotta try to act like they're better
than
what
they're not. Doesn't mean you have to degrade them. Okay. Anyway, so listen.
Is Jordan Lukaku raising black babies?
I have no idea about this.
Well, Thomas Meunier is.
So that's why he's better because you're giving him. So you're supporting Meunier because he's raising black babies?
Yeah. Have you raised a black baby?
I'm not answering that on camera. So anyways.
You just asked me if I have.
What the time period we're talking here?
You just asked me if I have. I'm like, nope.
I'm not doing that. It was actually a crazy good game. The first goal, I believe, was they had a Bonucci goal that he did his thing or whatever when he scored it, but it was offsides because the thigh was hanging out. The thigh tap was hanging out, so they had to overturn that one. I forgot who actually had the official first goal for Italy.
Oh wow, this fool really watched the match.
I didn't take notes. I was working, you fool.
You don't have to take notes. I think it was Insigne had the second goal.
Second goal was Insigne had that heater.
Yeah, which I was mad. I was like, how you gonna let Insigne do that to you?
Honestly, the reason that second goal happened is because they called up Thomas Vermaelen.
Oh my God, yeah. That blew my mind.
They him up on the right side, and he's lefty as hell. And they called him up, and he's a reject playing in Japan.
Oh, Barella.
Barella had that clean. It was so Italy, and Mobile's like dead on the ground, act like he got sniped down. And so Barella shoots that shot while he was injured on the ground, and Bam tweeted about the Mobile injury.
Okay, Caesar. Okay, now, just rock with me for a second. Immobile acts like he got fouled in the box and goes down. Okay, Belgium recovers the ball. The ref has called nothing. Then Belgium loses the ball, goes to Verratti. Somebody from Belgium passed the ball. Verratti gets it to Barella. Barella scores. Now,
it's a fast sequence.
Now, was Immobile fouled or not? I didn't even see a replay because if Immobile wasn't fouled, that's diving, sir. He's in the box.
That's true.
I don't know,
you're right.
But the ref, literally, Belgium recovers the ball after Immobile screams and falls down. The ref it's not like the ref played advantage or something. Mm-hmm. Belgium had the ball. They were trying to go get it cracking.
Right.
Can I see a replay to see if Immobile was fouled or not? And if he was fouled right there, I feel like that should have been a yellow card. If he got kicked in the shin in the box, going for the ball, that's probably a yellow card on whoever that did that to him. This is bad refereeing, sir.
Okay, it's bad back-to-back performances for refs.
And none of the commentators said anything.
No, and they pretend they, and all they actually do keep talking about is like how phenomenal the refing is. See, they just keep talking about over and over how stellar the refing is, how the players, how they're not allowing the diving to dictate the tournament. I'm like, just shut up, shut up.
I need to know, did he dive or was he fouled? If he was kicked in the shin in the box, that should be a yellow card on that dude. The ref didn't play. The ref let Belgium have the ball, and Immobile's laying there. I should see how close that shot was to him. Could we call it offsides?
He's kind of impeding the progress right there. That's kind
One
of
of
an
them dudes,
encroachment
one of
him.
them dudes should have just went backwards and fell over him.
Oh, that's all I would have done. Oh, hell yeah, dog. If we lost that ball, first thing I'm doing is getting my foot caught in Immobile's belly. I'm falling over. I'm tripping. You know what, dude? You gotta start. I'm gonna start sticking. I'm gonna go sticking my shoe in his shirt.
Fall down, be like, ah.
Yeah, you gotta like just take your foot and just stick it all on his jersey. Be like, oh, try to like drag your foot away. Oh, oh.
Please watch this on YouTube. Please watch this on YouTube. But dog, that's bad reffing, dude. I'm like, what's the deal?
Oh fuck! That would have happened if it was like a Copa America. They would have been doing that for sure. It'd been so fun. That's why I love Copa America. Bring back diving. That shit's lit. Anyways, yeah. So I thought it was a really good game. The only reason I can't cheer for Italy is because they didn't call up Keane or they didn't bring up my boy Moises Keane, who every time they bring in. Oh, I'll tell you after. They bring him Belotti. I'm like, wow, how much you're just declining putting this man out there. Like he's the only big body person I've said with no retention. It's just the worst thing to ever watch in history. He's like always falling over all the time. I'm like, are you okay? What happened to you? Why is every pass you're doing falling over? Like, are you all right? Like, who was the player that used to do it all the time? I used to get mad about. Someone other used to do that too. I used to get so mad about it.
That's true. Damn, was it Verratti?
It might have been Charlie Davis or someone. I forgot who it was. I hate when players fall over and kick the ball all the time. Like, what's wrong with you? Variety did get that yellow real quick, and then they gave that yellow back-to-back yellows for Variety fouling Tielemans. Then the next play, Tielemans fouled him, and they got back-to-back yellows. And I was like, yeah. And Taylor was like, oh, Taylor, who doesn't know anything about Italy at all, by the way. Just know nothing about Serie A at all. Like, he's like, oh, man, it's crazy because Verratti was like zooming in the field all over the place. Now he's really thinking about this yellow card. I'm like, if you watch Verratti play, he never thinks about the yellow card he has, and he's never zooming around the field. He's never doing that. That's not this man at all. It's never been this man. Sorry. But De Bruyne, it really sucks because after the De Bruyne, who was I haven't seen someone who always shoots the ball and it's on frame as much as this guy. Like, no matter what foot it is, that joint's on frame and it's incredible. Please give him like 3 months off. Let this man get like 4 months off. He looks so crippled out there, pushing himself to the limit. He's going to get a major injury this year and be out for a long time. You need to let him just hit the jacuzzi every night in Sparkleberry for 3 months, dog. Just chill. Rest that body, let him rest up. He'd been grinding. So it was just rough to watch them going forward. Lukaku wasn't really like getting those great passes in open space to like make things happen. Wasn't really turning out for them. As good as Belgium is, they're just missing a little bit more. They don't have a good defense at all. They don't have like and
they just don't
and
have
also,
that
you're just
thing,
not going to win. You're not going to win with General Doku as your starting winger. Like, you have like Thorgan Hazard and General Doku. Like, Doku is really good, but he's 19. Like, that's a good guy. Honestly, with his speed, coming off the bench, he would have been really good. Like, everybody's tired, and this guy's going all over the place crazy. Great, but he's been playing the whole game. It's just not it. So they did what they could. Eden Hazard got injured again. What do you expect? Thorgan looked like, honestly, Thorgan has looked tired too. Like, he's been grinding too. So Belgium got bounced out. Italy looks really good. And Yeah, so it's gonna be Italy versus Spain final, which is whack as hell, and completely against what we both predicted.
Semifinal. I like they need to fire Belgium. They need to fire Roberto Martinez and hire us to be the coaches of Belgium. Belgium is lacking in intensity and just the mentality. And
Yeah,
honestly,
Thierry Henry and Roberto Martinez. Like,
like and you know what? Like
I just don't think they have the players. I don't even think it's all that.
to be okay. I
They
could
said they
I
have 6 players with 70 plus caps. That's kind of mind blowing.
okay, I could hear the argument for saying they don't have the players, but I honestly don't think that's the case. I feel like they have plenty talent. I just feel like they don't have the mentality. Like I just don't really see that thing because it's you see Italy don't have players really. Like who does Italy?
Yeah, but okay. I'm not gonna listen to that as much because at the end of the day, Italy does have far better back line than Belgium.
Oh, okay,
Like
okay.
far better, and that's a big determinant in these tournaments.
I,
Having
I
a back line that's really good is extremely important.
I agree with you, but there's not some huge discrepancy in talent between Italy and Belgium. But you see the way Italy plays, it's very like the
Yeah,
mentality is
they're
is way
motivated. They're
is
motivated.
the mentality is way different. And I've never seen Belgium play like that.
You're right.
Belgium. Let's just go back a few years. Yeah, okay. Now Toby Alderweireld or whatever, they're old now, kind of. But back 4 years ago, they're in their prime, and Belgium still can't get it done in the Euros.
You're right.
You know what I mean? Like you had
And also
Lukaku
they didn't
then.
have Carrasco playing either. I'm like they were missing some dudes in
Yeah,
this game.
you had Lukaku then. You had both Hazards then. You had Kevin De Bruyne then. You had Carrasco in his prime. They still can't get it done.
They had Mertens in his prime, they had all that.
Yeah, it's a mentality thing for Belgium, and I always kind of like honestly, it's one of the reasons why I would just never pick them. Like, oh, Belgium was so good, yeah, but they're not gonna win, dude. Like, they're just not.
You know
Like,
what? Imagine if Belgium had the same fire as Switzerland.
yeah, like
Like
with Switzerland,
Switzerland, they literally got there with just straight grit. Like it was just straight grit. Even
yeah,
against Spain down a man, they got that penalty. They pushed 2 OTs.
Caesar,
Straight grit.
Caesar, they literally, you got a goalie who's gonna sacrifice his body, and you got dudes who are just like, I'm not gonna like,
That's a
okay,
good goalie, by the way. He's a good goalie. Summer.
they're look like Switzerland is looking like, okay, these guys are gonna pass the ball around all day. Okay, whatever. Like, okay, sure, pass the ball around all day. But sooner or later, it's just we're gonna get something sooner or later if you just want to pass the ball around all day. Belgium, they have really good players. They got dudes who like, big MVP type individual players who they can play well together, but the mentality is just lacking. Now they lost 2-1. What I really want to hear right now, though, is these two new African players, sir.
I got two
Because
African congregation of players that decided
okay,
to grab 2 new players.
okay, but hold on, because I gotta confirm a little bit too. I ain't
No
gonna let you.
research was done on this. Straight video watching tournament
Okay,
scouting.
let's see.
I'll do a softball first. We're gonna go ahead and draft Llorente, dog. I don't know, dog. Llorente, I'm convinced. I seen Llorente come out there. I was like, why you here darker than me, dog? Where you been at, Chief?
Caesar. I see you were to come out with blonde hair and blue eyes. What were you watching?
Oh, hey man. What are you trying to say, dog? Come on now.
Llorente, that's a softball? All right. I'm gonna write that down. Llorente.
Young African.
Okay, you know what? I'll give it to him actually. Just
Canary Islands. You don't know where he's from.
okay, actually, I'll give it to him just because he went from like a CDM to a striker. That's very black.
And he played right back before too.
It's a black ass. That is some black shit.
To be able to be a striker and put a goal in too in the Champions League.
I think he had a brace against Liverpool. That's black as hell. He was like, look, dude, he was like, coach, just let me try it. Just let me try it. It's like, all right.
He's like, I can definitely post up, turn and boom it. He's like, all right.
He's like, I'm faster than all of them. Let me just do it. Okay.
It sucks, I promise you.
Okay, we got Marcus Llorente. I'll confirm.
And I can't pronounce his name. But the right back for Italy, he's definitely black.
No, Spinzilla was a left back.
No, not not the spin doctor. The guy who came from like D3 4 years ago. Dog, this dude had waves in his hair. I kid you not. He had waves in his hair. You're not gonna sneak up on me, Trippier. I see you, dog. You probably told nobody, but I know you are.
Okay, hold on. I gotta find who it is.
Is it Scruggs? I forgot his name.
What?
Skrilla? I don't know his name. Skrillex?
Not Di Lorenzo.
Is it Di Lorenzo?
I don't know because I don't see nobody close to Skrillex over here.
Might be Di Lorenzo, the right back.
Okay, Di Lorenzo.
You have a sleeve tat?
Giovanni. Oh, this is easy. Yeah, he's very black. I'm seeing his hair right now.
Yeah.
And he got a widow's peak. You black.
Welcome to the black congregation. So we found you.
Caesar, this dude black as hell.
I saw him play today. He like his hair was getting crazy. I saw like waves in there. I'm like, what are you doing, dog? You think you sneak up on us?
Caesar,
that pomade come out?
Caesar, first of all, that's like not even like that's too easy. You gotta say like damn some dude from Sweden or something like that. This fool been black. We just never seen him before.
That's why I said he's new. He's new to us.
I think that they call him black. Actually, they probably
no.
Like when he got called up.
Hardcore body.
No, Caesar. They told Italy like, look, you got to call up at least one black player. He was like, I'll call up Di Lorenzo then.
They were like,
like. He was like, I'll call up Di Lorenzo. He's black as hell.
When he bring his parents up, his dad's like from Eritrea or something. To be awesome. He'd be like, whoa, you half Somali? What? Half Sicilian? That's crazy.
His dad's from Zanzibar.
His dad's from Tanzania. Like what?
He sound like African Ronaldo.
It'd be great. I want to line up. Of all the people we've declared just standing next to each other, like in a soccer lineup, like Ronaldo, Di Lorenzo, Trippier, all these dudes next to each other.
Hey, but just never forget Ross Barkley though, because I was like,
Ross Barkley was a good one. You did a good one on that one. Found out that's Nigerian or something.
And I swear to God, this Di Lorenzo fool was blacker than Ross Barkley.
Oh my God.
You know, it's funny because I just looked him up and they showed where he was born, and it's like in the north, but they were like his parents are from the south though. It's like, yeah, we can tell.
Nice try, Sneaky. That's so messed up. We know you're from the south though. Like, damn.
Yeah, they were like, yeah, but his parents, they had to make sure they said that in there because
like, okay, we get it, Italy. We get it.
Anyway, other quarterfinals tomorrow. We got Czech Republic, Denmark, Ukraine.
I don't want to hear anything about Patrick Schick anymore. Please just end this for me now. Denmark, go Denmark, dog. Go Denmark. I was trying to make more colonizer jokes, but I'm like, damn, a lot of people didn't do any much colonizing. Kind of been advancing this one. They kind of the better history ones were kind of doing good this year.
I mean, I don't know if Denmark did some colonizing because Sweden was around.
Switzerland didn't know.
Okay, but Sweden was around a little bit, doing their thing a little bit. Sweden was. I don't know. Denmark might have.
Sweden was doing some light work.
It was light, but they might have done. You know, Denmark could have been over there.
Come on, dog. Denmark. Come on now. I like Denmark. There's something cool about Denmark. I don't know what it is.
Well,
they give off good vibes.
Well, I would say this since you're mentioning it. Two of my favorite shows are from Denmark: Dicte and Rita. And Rita.
You're the most incredibly lame person I've ever seen in my damn life.
Facts. And it's really cool because on the show Rita, she pronounces her name Rita. And it's really cool for her to hear her say Rita. It's really cool. Also on the show Dicte, the actress that plays Dicte, she was in okay. Okay, and then we also got Ukraine.
Dog, ball out.
And we also got Ukraine versus England. Definitely not watching that.
Tomorrow? No, I won't watch that. I'm sorry.
that's super very whack. Then on Tuesday we have the semifinal, Italy versus Spain, and then the other one will be determined. So yeah, that'll be dope.
Can we get Ukraine versus Denmark?
That would be really cool, but I don't think. Oh, in the final, you mean?
Yeah, no. Can we get semifinal
Ukraine, Denmark. I'm down.
That's the right, like, oh, Ukraine versus Czech Republic has like some history to that. I kind of like that.
Barely.
Like that sounds aggressive. I like it.
You're racist.
I'm allowed to clap back.
You're just saying anybody from Centralish and Eastern Europe is violent.
I'm saying they've been involved in some wild stuff back in the day.
Okay, fair
They're
enough.
falling down a little bit out there.
Okay, maybe some Jews from Ukraine flee to
Who's the most hood team left in the tournament right now?
The hoodest team?
Ukraine off top, dead ass.
You think so?
Didn't you say that the locker room, when we have the locker room talk to each other, they'd be like not talking to each other in there for real?
No, I did not say that.
But like the East and West dudes don't rock with each other.
They have had issues in the past. I don't know if they still do, but the hoodest team, honestly, I think on the low, although it's like a different kind of hood, is Italy. I think.
Oh yeah, Italy's definitely the most gutter team. Absolutely, they're gutter.
I think it's a little neo-Nazi-ish hood, but hood nonetheless.
When they were playing, they'd be getting hell intense over there. They're so funny. They'd be like yelling at each other and stuff. It's the best.
Like, I definitely think Italian players say racist things about the black players on the opposing team while they're playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you said they shouldn't mind that. Just keep playing.
Yeah, which I would do too if I was playing against opposing team black players. I would say racist things.
On that note, we made a podcast.
Okay, actually, hold on, because Caesar would too.
Episode, go off though.
Say what? Let's get into a few of these transfers that happened though really fast. Your boy Jadon Sancho to Man U for £73 million.
Shout out to the homie Holly. She's happy, so I'm happy. Go ahead.
Okay, but they got a lot of players that are similar to Sancho around there, and you know who I think is the most similar? Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah, but I think Bruno Fernandes is more Sancho than Sancho. The thing is that I just don't like. I don't know. It just feels kind of weird. Like
somebody gotta go.
Something feels weird, but I think you can all work together with Cavani there.
Somebody's got to go though.
If they didn't have Cavani, I think they'd be really bad. Honestly.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But Cavani just being that like gutter central world class vet, and all those guys can do all that stuff they want, but they still have that solid force in the middle, and that's Cavani. I think that he'll be a pivotal part of their success this year for Man U. You can sign the Jadon Sancho's, but it's the Cavani that's the big it factor for Man U this year.
Well, I also think it's good because Jadon Sancho is used to playing with a center forward, like a real center forward, playing with Haaland. So yeah. I think that, but I do feel like one of those attacking players got to go.
Yeah, and they got Martial too. Like, what the hell's going on here? They got too many of these right-footed wingers going on this team. There's too many.
Yeah, Rashford.
I feel like he used to get pressed a lot about not scoring a lot of goals.
Ooh.
I just hope Sancho. Sometimes they would press him about not scoring, and I was kind of hope they kind of just like leave him alone about that. I never felt like he really cared that much. I felt like he was just kind of like. I think he just. The vibe I get from him playing is like he wants to just win. And the plays I've seen him made, I think he enjoys actually setting other people up for major than actually going out and ripping them himself. He seems to be a very much more of a pass first kind of player. And I think that's important. That's important. So maybe that'll work towards developing him in different positions. But yeah, he seems more pass first kind of player.
Oh, and that's good too, because you got Bruno Fernandes, who is a ball hog sabotager. You have Rashford, who is like somebody who's looking for goal. You have Greenwood, who's kind of looking for goal too.
I thought they have a lefty there. They need one lefty. Jesus Christ, everybody's right-footed in that whole team.
But Sancho is definitely somebody who is a pass first kind of centralish wing kind of player, advanced player. And I think that, it's important to have somebody like that. he doesn't have to score goals. Like I wouldn't put any
I don't
pressure on him
think
to
so.
score goals. It would be
You
different.
know how British presses are like, oh, 120 million, you better score. I'm like, that's not really why you get him. You get 'cause
No,
he's young, he's already English, he's from his own people, and then also like he brings, I think, a lot of like cohesion more than he does like
goal
his own
scoring.
statistical stuff. He's more of a cohesive player. Like a lot of things that Sterling does sometimes. Sometimes Sterling's that third assist that's not counted, the second assist that leads up to the assist, you know.
I think that like the only way I would be critical of somebody who doesn't who the only way I would be critical of someone like Jaden Sancho is if he doesn't take shots. Like I haven't watched him play enough to know like, oh, does he actually take the shots? Some players like they just won't take the shots, and then that's annoying. But I feel like he's not like that. Like he'll
No,
take the shots. He'll take the shots if they're there.
he has a nice shot, actually.
Yeah, no, and he does. Yeah, and he actually does score goals in my opinion. Like he's like 15 goals.
He's not like the big
No,
because Holland was kind of didn't. That tells
yeah,
me he's willing to defer.
yeah, that's not his role. But
No.
15 goals is a lot for a player like that.
Oh,
But yeah, if it was somebody who like just don't really take the shots, is like that's annoying. But nah, I don't think that he's supposed to be there to score goals. It's a good signing for Man U, but I do think they need to get rid of at least one of them attacking players.
I agree with that.
Okay, I don't know if this has happened yet or if it's actually going to happen, but I think it is. Your boy Sergio Ramos treating PSG like MLS and going to
I
PSG
don't know what that even means. I don't know what that means. What does that mean?
because he's 36 years old and he's going.
He's not bad though. He's still good.
I'm not saying he's bad. I'm just saying
I kind of like him and Marquinhos in the back line. That's kind of fun. Wait a minute, where's he gonna fit though? Marquinhos, Kimpembe, and him
yeah, he's treating it like MLS.
leaving. You think Mbappe's leaving?
Kimpembe? They were saying Liverpool wanted him.
Wait, someone has to be going to Real Madrid, right? Because they're talking about Ron is talking to Man U also.
I don't know.
If one of them's going to Real Madrid, it could be possible. PSG and Real Madrid like to do business together, so that could be that. Maybe one of them's going to Real Madrid or something. I could see that happening, but yeah, I mean, they're gonna probably have to make space because regardless of how free transfer that was, he's expensive on wages, so you got to play him.
Well,
He wants probably to play.
it'd be dope to see Marquinhos
Ramos.
and no Marquinhos and Militao together at Real Madrid. That'd be kind of cool.
That'd be really cool. If Real Madrid starts getting more Brazilians, they're really trying to win it all. That's what I think. I'm like, you know what? We're trying to win, dog.
I agree. Yeah, I don't really expect. I mean, I don't know about Ramos being like the starter necessarily.
They already have who's that backline guy they have? The younger.
It's PSG.
Yeah.
They got Marquinhos. They got
Durham? Is it Durham? Is that his name? I forgot his name. They have like another center back that's a younger French dude. So maybe they're like gonna use him as an alternate. You need to have at least 3 solid ones.
true. I mean, honestly, I don't know. We'll see. But I think that I think that Sergio Ramos trying to get a bag before he retires. That's what it looks like to me. He's trying to get a bag.
I don't really know why PSG really got him though. I mean, you said I guess that they're treating like it's MLS. I think Sergio was going to hit up that French league and kind of really start regretting the bag.
No, he's not. His legacy.
He's getting nothing to play with though.
Yeah, but his legacy is cemented. Like if he gets washed at PSG, it's not going to change his legacy at all.
True.
You know what I mean? Like, but he gonna get that bag though.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see. We'll see whatever happens with that. And also the big kind of non-transfer news is your boy Lionel Messi being a free agent.
Allegedly.
No, his contract's expired.
Yeah, but I just don't understand this thing. This is weird. It's real hell illegal around here, dog. What's going on here with this Messi shit? Like, he's free, but like he's still talking. I'm like, what's going on here? Like, I don't want everybody else that's free to come in and pick a dude up easily. This is like a whole fiasco with him. Oh, his $680 million contract. And then I'm like, just get out of here. I hate all this. Get this toe showing ass player out of here. I'm over him. I hate Messi.
Okay, Caesar, I don't understand your frustration.
They had a whole damn countdown in Argentina with the live clock saying his free agency. It's so annoying. Free transfer.
Okay, well, Caesar, I don't understand your annoyance because he is just a free agent. He thought he was a free agent last season, but
he's dumb as hell.
shit.
You don't have a single lawyer and retainer to read a contract for his dumb ass.
interesting. But he had to play one more season, and he did, and now he's a free agent.
Can't wait to see more interviews in the sandals.
And the best player in the world, so to speak, is going to be going to a team for free.
Maybe.
Or unless he stays at Barca.
He'll come back, and it makes no sense. I don't understand this at all. It makes no sense.
Well, if he goes back to Barcelona, that's really weird.
He's gonna. I don't think he's leaving, dog. I think it's Cap that he's leaving. I don't think he's leaving at all.
Because it's weird to have your contract run out and then you just do a new contract with the team.
That's why I'm saying it sounds fugazi to me. Something's going on here.
I mean, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I kind of like I don't expect him to leave Barcelona, but I feel at this point that the relationship has kind of run its course. And it's just very odd to see a player run out their contract with the team and then re-sign a new contract. That's weird.
Also, like, for the sake of Memphis Depay, please let Messi go.
Please.
I would love to see the Dutch take over Barcelona. It'd be kind of fun to watch a fake young Ronaldo running out there, who's like 33 actually, and then Depay out there. That'd be great.
Who's fake young Ronaldo?
Ronaldo.
Oh, Ronaldo. I thought you said Ronaldo.
Ronaldo's so fake young, it's annoying.
Yeah, he does got a little baby face. But yeah, we'll see.
At all.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. But it'll be interesting to see. I'm kind of down for him to dip. But yeah, anyway, episode 209, we made a podcast.
209 like Stockton.
You dig? The name of this episode is going to be 2 New African Players. And I'm going to put a picture of Di Lorenzo.
Yeah. You got him wearing a do-rag.
With a shield. Anyway, holler.